This week on the Bebbo channel, Bebbo stays humble.
I'm a sexy lady.
She gets a bit cheeky.
So here's some more of my Squirtles.
And what are you trying to say, Bebbo?
And see if we can pull any big ones. Hi everyone, it's me, Bebbo 1877. And today, this is something a little bit different again. This channel obviously was set up initially to show you everything that I sell on eBay. But I only started selling on eBay after I'd got my cancer diagnosis, had all my treatment, moved to Blackpool, been retired from the NHS, and it was something to do. Now, more recently, I've been showing you my hobbies, and there's another hobby of mine that I want to show you today and to share with you. So, since my two boys were little, I've always quite liked Pokemon, and they were both born in the 90s, so as you can imagine, they collected Pokemon cards, they traded Pokemon cards at school, they played the Pokemon games on their devices, whichever devices it was. We all sat down together and watched the Pokemon cartoons back in the day, and I've still got some of those early Pokemon cards. So I'm going to share with you what I do for my collection of Pokemon cards. I'm very lucky in that a brand new set of Pokemon cards came out last week, chaosrising, and I have bought an Elite Trainer box, an ETB. So I am going to open that with you, see if we can pull any of the chase cards and show you what you get in an ETB. This channel isn't just about what I do on eBay. It's about me living my life with cancer and the things that I do. So this is something a little bit different, and it's something that I might show you, more often. I might buy packs and rip packs with you and add them to my collection. First of all, I'm going to show you this little collection that I've got. This is the collection that I have of my favourite Pokemons. So I have other binders, as every Pokemon collector will tell you. You have numerous binders. But my favourite Pokemon of all is this little fella. It's Squirtle. Squirtle, Squirtle, Squirtle. And I have loved Squirtle ever since Pokemon came out. He is my absolute favourite. So obviously my favourite Pokemons are in a Squirtle binder. So let me show you first the Pokemons that I collect, especially to go in my favourites binder. I'll show you this one afterwards. I have a nice one of those. Right, so obviously being from the late 90s, early 2000s, you can't collect Pokemon cards and not collect Pikachu. So the first part of my collection are my Pikachu cards. The most expensive Pikachu card that I have is this one here. This is Pikachu, Detective Pikachu, that came with some, not all, some of the DVDs. And I did buy a few of the DVDs until I got the card. So that card on its own is worth about £20. But I have various others. There you can see I've got another couple of Pikachus. Then we get into my Squirtle collection. I've got quite a few Squirtles of various ages, obviously. If you just excuse me 1 second, I forgot to turn my phone off. So here's some more of my Squirtles, which doesn't sound very good, does it? But I absolutely adore Squirtle. There we go. Now the next one I'm going to show you. Ever since I was a little girl, I've collected frogs. So naturally, on the newer sections, I've always loved Froakie and Frogadier. So I have a Froakie collection, which I've not got all of them, but I do have some. This is the new Froakie from Chaosrising, just the normal card. And here's my Frogadier collection. Now, when I went on holiday to Portugal when the boys were little, I was very fortunate to swim with dolphins, and I got a tattoo of a dolphin on my body in order to, you know, permanently remind myself of this. So Finzian is, of course, a Pokemon that I am going to also collect. Now I've got some very, very old cards here of Horsey. Horsey was one of my favourites back in the 90s and 2000s, so I do have a few Horseys. I've also got some of the fish Pokemon because we've always kept fish. So as you can see on here, I've got some Feebas. And I've also got a Magikarp, because everybody used to pick on Magikarp and I always felt sorry for him, but that's one of more of the modern ones. I couldn't find one of my older versions of Magikarp. Now, there's a bit of a story with Tangela. Ever since I lost all my hair through the cancer treatment and it came back curly, I have to sleep in a silk hat, which anybody with curly hair will tell you. Otherwise, you do end up looking like Tangela. So I have picked up some Tangelas, and this slab that I have, I'll show you the slab, it's a 9. Nobody would want a slab of Tangela except me. But this is me when I wake up in the morning if I've forgotten to put my little silk cap on overnight. So I love Tangela for that reason. Yeah, even though this is a 9, it isn't worth anything at all really, but it's a Cosmos holo of Tangela that cameraman Dan bought for me. And then I've got a couple more Tangelas in there as well. Jinx, I've always liked Jinx because she's a sexy lady, and I'm a sexy lady, so why wouldn't I like Jinx? Always loved dinosaurs, so this is more of a recent thing I've been adding. I want to collect some dinosaur Pokemon. Due to my size, I've always felt a little bit like a hippopotamus, so I'm collecting the hippopotamus Pokemon in various forms. Everybody loves Charmander. I've only got one Charmander card, so, and as you can see, it is quite an old one. So there we go, and I've got a Charizard EX. Is it an EX or an FX? It's an EX. You can see there. Squawkabilly. When I was younger, we used to have, like, a lot of the lads had flat top hairdos and with the rockabillys. And Squawkabilly just reminded me a bit of my youth. So yes, I collect Squawkabillys as well. Ghastly, and is that a Haunter? Haunter, because I've always had a little bit of a dark side, so I'm collecting those. And I'm also collecting some of the trainer cards because why not? So they're just going in the back really. If anybody wants to buy any of my trainer cards, I've got some reverse holos and holos of them. Let me know in the comments below, because you know, I'm only collecting these because you end up with so many of them. I could fill a whole binder of them on their own, I'm sure. So that's my little personal collection of my favourite Pokemons. On another video, I'll bring you some of my other folders that I've got more of my Pokemon cards in. But the main purpose of today is for me to rip open this ETB and rip some cards and see if we can pull any big ones. Now, if I can very carefully, as you can see, it is sealed. I was very fortunate to get one of these from Magic Madhouse, not sponsored. They did send me an email saying that I could buy one of these off them with other things. So we'll do the other things in a different video, otherwise I'd be here forever. Let's get the cellophane off. There we go. So as you can see, it's a lovely box. And when you take the cover off, and inside, I mean, I'm not going to rip it open at the minute. I'm going to try and keep it in as it is. But inside, it's got lots of lovely pictures. A player's guide, which again has all the cards in Chaos Rising. Now, I do want to collect the whole set of Chaos Rising. So I'm so glad I've got this now, because I can easily see what I've got, what I haven't got, what I still need to get, you know, and while it's such a new set, I've got a really good chance of collecting the full set. So I'm really pleased about that. Right, let's see what else is in here. Nice. Let's have a look, shall we? Oh, it's a lovely box. Right, so I'm going to hold this up now so that you can see. First thing that you get some covers which have got the, I'm trying to work out what's on that. Is that the Mega Greninja on that? I think it is, isn't it? Is that the Mega Greninja? So you've got some covers to put some decent cards in. Okay, yeah, that's good. We have a pack here of promo cards. Always good to get some promo cards. They go up in value as well. And what have we here? Oh, they seem to have some, I think they're the playing cards, aren't they? Right. If we wanted to actually play the game. Oh, wow. And I've got a Froakie coin. Look at him. There we go. There is a Froakie illustration rare on here that I would absolutely love to pull, obviously. But that Froakie coin's good. And we've got dice as well. Might see if Daryl wants to play the game later. And we've got some packs. Whoop, whoop. How many packs do we get in an ETB? So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 packs in this ETB. Shall we rip them? Yeah, let's. I will rip them and then I can show you what I pull. Put all my rubbish on that chair there. Right, so let's see what we've got. So we've got a Fire Energy, we've got a Bergamot. You've seen these before me. We've got Minccino, however you pronounce that one. We have got, I need my glasses better, Litleo. That's cute. Very cute. Golbat, I've already got that one. If I pull any of these and you need them for your collections, let me know, and if I've got spares, you can have them. Tauros, Transformation Tome, whatever that means. Avalugg and Ampharos Reverse. Gloomy Garbage Reverse, that's nice and shiny. And the holo is a uh-oh. Being careful not to cut the cards. Rip, 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 rip. Right. So what have we got there? We've got the Electric Energy. Litleo again. Some of these are going to be repeated, aren't they? Watchog, I've definitely already got that one. Octillery, I've definitely already got that one. Oh, that's cute. That is cute. Phanpy, Great Hall Net, I've got that one already as well. Metagross, got that one already. Roxy's Performance. Ooh, I wonder if we're going to get one of the Roxy illustration rares. Now, do I put that in my Chaos Rising folder, or do I put that in my collection of characters one? But I have here a reverse Frogadier. I've got a reverse of Deoxys. That's a nice card. Can you see how it shines? And what's the big one? Oh, that's nice. Cincinio EX. Ooh, look at that. That's nice. That's not bad. That's not bad. I'll take it. I'll take it. I haven't got that one already, so that's always good. Right. Rip, rip, rip. My Pokemon's there. Okie dokie. So, Psychic Energy. Oh, that's nice. Fennekin. Baltoy. Matang again. Oh, not got this one. Emolga. Prism Tower, also known as Blackpool Tower because of where I live. Metagross. I think I've got that one already. Another Great Hall Net. That's at least 3 Great Hall Nets I've got. Chestnut Reverse. Froakie Reverse. Yes. And what's the big one? Oh, Bubbly Energy. Hollow. Okay. Well, I've got the reverse of Froakie, so I'm happy. And I don't mind having 2 of these because I can put one in my Chaos Rising binder and one in my character binder. So I've only got 1 at the minute, but if I keep opening packs, I might get some more Froakies and Frogadiers. You never know. This is really exciting for me because I have never had an ETB. And they're getting really, really difficult to get hold of. Chaos Rising, well, not just Chaos Rising, any Pokemon cards. When my kids were little, I just used to pick them up from WH Smith's, no problem. And more recently, I've just picked them up as I've seen them, as I've been going around shopping. You know, you see them in B&M sometimes, you see them in Morrison's sometimes, but more recently, they're getting difficult to get hold of. So we've got the basic energy there. Oh, I've not got this one. Pumpkaboo, Carnivine, put in the comments if I'm saying these wrong, by the way. Zubat, I like bats. Ferroseed, Ninetales, that's nice. Adversity Policy, whatever an adversity policy is. Deoxys. A reverse Baltoy. Oh my word. Oh my word. I've got an illustration rare of Frogadier. That is amazing. Brilliant. Oh. And a hollow of Crobat. Oh. Look at that. Again, do I put that in my Chaos Rising binder, or do I put it in my Squirtle binder with all my favourite Pokemons that Frogadier is in? I don't know. Am I being greedy wanting 2 of them? Right. When you've got nails like this, you have to cut the tops, but I'm very careful. Get rid of that. Put that there. Swap them over, see what the basic energy is. And we've got Fighting. Fighting basic energy. Okie dokie. Right, Vulpix. Sliggoo. Chespin. That's cute. Mareep. The sheep. AZ's Tranquility. Ferrothorn. Another Ninetales. Reverse of Watchdog. Watchhog, not Watchdog. Another Bubbly Energy. And I have got a holo of Chesnaught. So not quite as exciting, that pack, as the other pack, but we'll take them. We'll take them. 4 packs left. Oh, it's exciting, isn't it? Ooh. My little messy pile there. Right. Ooh, come on. You're meant to open once I've put the top. There we are. Right. I've got water basic energy. Does this mean I'm going to get the Frogadier now? Fingers crossed. Donphan. Wimpod. Trubbish. Another Fennekin. Another Avalugg. Sudowoodo, or however you pronounce that. Sudowoodo. Sudowoodo? Strange Pokemon. Emma. Reverse of Chespin. So I've had the normal Chespin, now I've got the reverse of Chespin. It's all good for getting all of them. Reverse of Ferroseed. And what's the big one? What's the big one? Well, it is an illustration rare, I suppose. Tool Scraper. We'll take it. We'll take it. Gotta get them all. Gotta catch them all. You've got to get them all if you're collecting the whole set, which I am. So I do need a tool scraper, even if I didn't think I needed a tool scraper. Right. So we've got the dark energy. Another Octillery. Kakuna. Remoraid. Patrat. Philippe. Sounds French. Gollispot. Claydol. Ooh. Emma again, but she's a reverse. Reverse of Meow Stick. That's quite nice. Good artwork on that. And a holo of Magnetic Energy, which I never thought I needed. But I do need it to complete my collection, I guess. Ripping cards. Love it, love it, love it. I find collecting Pokemon really relaxing, although I'm quite excited at the moment because this is new and there's ones I know that I want. Well, I want all of them, so they're all exciting. There's the normal Magnetic Energy. Quilladin. Phantump. Braixen. Oh, another Mareep the sheep. Garbodor. Deoxys. Blackpool Tower yet again. Reverse Remoraid, reverse Bergmite, and the big one is okay, it's not the big one. I saw the word mega there and thought I had got the big one. Mega Floette X. I'll take it because I need them all. Gotta catch them all. Right, last pack magic. In this pack, will I have the top chase cards? Will I get my Frogadier, my Froakie should I say, illustration rare to go with my Frogadier illustration rare? Will I get a gold card? Let's have a look. So, okay, we've got electric energy. Good start. Another Fampi. Another Carnivine. I've already got this, Beldrum. Oh, that's cute. Fluffy. But it's cute. Another one of those walking trees. Oh, Anger Floette, which looks like Blackpool Tower falling down, but hey ho, Anger Floette. Delibird, that's quite sweet. I haven't got one of those. Quite like that. The artwork's really good on that one. Right, we have reverse of Braixen, reverse of Goodra. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed. Oh. No last card magic. We've got the holo of Goodra as well. So that's 9 packs. I've not done too bad. You know, like I say, because I want to collect the whole full series, I'm happy with all of those. And I have pulled a couple of illustration rares as well. I've got plenty to be getting on with now. I've got plenty of cards that I could be putting in my Chaos Rising binder, and I've got some that I've got to decide whether they go in my Chaos Rising binder or if they go into my little personal favourites binder, with having Frogadier and Froakie in that lot as well. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this little video of something a little bit different, something about me that you might not have known. Please like, subscribe, click that little bell for notification on YouTube. Please follow me and like on Facebook. If you could go onto my eBay page, the link is going to be here now. And with that, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.